So let's do some Dragon Quest for a little bit. Because we've got to a really interesting part of the story now. We just saw a good chunk of Sylvando getting like his own spotlight moment. I think Jade is next, if I remember correctly from that title we saw the last time we played this. You probably won't be around on the 31st and the 1st. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I understand if you don't want to watch me play Luigi's Mansion. Unless you mean like you've got prior engagements, in which case that's fine as well. So we are now 33 hours and 30 minutes in. Oh, you're going off to do something prior engagement, that's fine. Right, having come to the aid of the brooding blacksmith Tetsu and the worryingly gloomy Gondolia, Sylvando has the epiphany and set out on a quest to restore smiles to all people of the world with his newfound friends the Beastly Boys. The gang soon grows larger as the deeds he's done convince the others to join the crew and then eventually head for Hoto, where Tetsu's grins and gratitude harden as Sylvs resolve even further. I can't read. After a rousing speech and a nifty bit of naming, the parade of perky performers, now known as the Soldiers of Smile, are set out to spread sunshine and smiles across all of Erdrea. They're roughly 30 minutes each. The Sylvando one took like an hour. Yeah, here we go. Jade Journey's 4th, so it is Jade that's next. I'll try going through these relatively quickly then. But there is going to be a lot of reading, if the first one is any indication to go by.
Octagonia. Finally.
You there? You're not from around here, are you?
Is that Davy?
Well, let me give you a piece of advice. One traveller to another. Steer well clear of that city. It's in a right old state. The stories I've been hearing are enough to make your hair stand on end.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm going in anyway. If the people there are suffering, I can't leave them to their fate. Things are bad enough these days without that.
Blimey, there aren't many like you around. Most people are just out for themselves since Yggdrasil fell. Well, good luck to you. You'll need it.
So yeah, I've been looking forward to playing more of this because the story's got to a really interesting moment.
If you're still out there, you'll be doing exactly the same thing as me. And that's how I'm going to find you. I just have to keep looking.
So yeah, if anyone missed part 12, for context, the big tree in the sky, the Yggdrasil, fell because of Mordegon. And apparently everyone is dead now except they're not, but it seems like they were dead and now we're playing each character individually, so they're getting their own spotlight moments. Oh, wrong button. Right, okay then, so head to Octagonia, let's do that. I'm gonna avoid fighting things right now. So far we've only had Sylvando getting a spotlight moment, so now it's Jade, and eventually we'll see the others.
Monsters inside the city. Then the rumors were true.
Good voice acting.
Insolent fool! How dare you defy us! Someone needs to clip your wings! Teach you your place in the pecking order!
Is that the demons making that voice?
End to your hyper-annoying antics, once and for all.
Not so fast!
Oh, it was the griffin that was making... It was the griffin making that noise. Yeah, that makes sense.
shake a tail feather and tell Booger about this!
Booga. Good name. Yeah, I remember those guys from early in the game.
Oh, thanks. You think I'd be able to look after myself, being a fighter and all? Wait, you're into the whole masked martial arts thing too, right? Yeah, you made it all the way to the semifinals. Jade, wasn't it? Well, picked a heck of a time to come back. What brings you to town?
I've been visiting places where people are in trouble and destroying the monsters I find there. I heard that Octagonia had been overrun, so I came here as quickly as I could. What can you tell me about what's been going on?
Well, we've had it pretty tough. As soon as Yggdrasil fell, this creep called Booga showed up and took the place over. Started using us humans as his slaves. Vince and the others weren't about to let monsters take over our hometown without a fight, though. A bunch of them went out looking to take the guy down. But we've heard nothing since. In the end, it got so I couldn't bear to just stand by and watch things go to hell either. I had to try to do something. But, well, you saw how that worked out.
Well, they won't be bullying the people of this town any longer. It's time someone taught this Booga character a lesson.
Look, no offense, lady, but... he should be up in the old arena on the 3rd level. Guess you know what you're doing, but... just be careful, okay?
Door won't budge. Faint voices can be heard from within. Sounds like people are trying to hide from the monsters. So I can't go in any of these houses? Nah. Okay then. Right, let's head our way up then. Right after I check over here. No, thought there was something over there. I wonder where Vince disappeared to. Did they mention Vince? I think they did. I wasn't... May have went over my head there, so don't mind me if I'm a bit slow today. Well, there's a save point, so let's just save real quick before we continue. Right, need to remember... Right, okay, it's this way. Been a while since I've been to Octagonia, so I had to like remember which direction to head to get to where I need to go. Get a move on, you lot! Booga doesn't like to be kept waiting, you know. Work harder or I'll gore you good! That's like my voice I give to Davy, but I can't think of a better voice to give him. Booga is building something really special in the old arena. It's really going to put Octagonia on the map. People will be flocking here from all over. You humans should be proud you're helping with the construction. I'm not going to do a voice for him. I don't have the vocal range to go that high. Right, I guess we're about to see who this Booga character is. Booga Booga.
Booga, I presume. Enslaver of innocence and all-round bully.
I am he, mighty Booga, spectral sentinel, skull smasher, swoon inducer extraordinaire.
Has a very high fucking opinion of himself, doesn't he?
What you be? Let me guess. Another righteous warrior come to put an end to my wicked reign. Come on then, let's have a look at you.
Nice face. Oh god, yeah, I can see what you mean by that.
Gorgeous. Hair as glossy as a great saber cat's coat. The flawlessly toned physique of a gigantis. Oh, yes. You're right up Booga's alley.
There's even like a little heart next to that on the text box.
Waste another moment, please. Say you'll be mine. Let me shower you with gushing lashings of affection every minute of every day, forever and ever and ever.
That noise.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
Ooh. Just look at her angry face. It's even more adorable than her only mildly grumpy face. Soon. But you won't be able to stay mad at me forever. Especially not when you see what I've made you. Beloved, a token of my undying appreciation. I call it the hair-raising suit. Ooh, and it'll make your darling Booga Wooga very happy indeed to see you wear it.
I love the slobbering sound he's making, it's funny to me. It's unintentionally hilarious.
Darling, please, we've only just met. Try to control your urges. At least tell me your name before you start throwing yourself at me. Come on now. Be a good girl and put it on. If not for your sake, then for theirs. I've been known to get a little aggressive when I don't get my way. So, what do you say, honey bun? A quick change of clothes is a small price to pay to stop these people's suffering, no? Are you sure? I may be famed for my generosity, but there's a limit to even my patience. So, are you going to put it on or not? Oh, look at little Miss Pants. You're lucky you look so scrumptious, but not as scrumptious as some. All you need to do is stop being so selfish and put on the lovely outfit I made you. Come on, honeykins. For me.
Will something different happen if I say no?
Oh, look at it.
Nah, it's just the repeat of that. Okay. Oh crap, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, I'm stuck in a loop. I keep pressing the B button one too many times. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that so many times. I mean, at least it's not the bunny outfit.
Just look at you. I knew you'd be a big 10-minute, but I could eat you out.
I put on your stupid suit. Now be as good as your word and let these people go so I can come over there and pummel you.
When I read that there, I thought that said I put on your stupid shit. I don't know if anyone else thought that when they read that.
Oh, I don't think so. No, I've changed my mind. Sorry, but I am very pleased to hear you want to spend some quality time with me. Let's get rid of these hangers-on first, shall we? Take everyone except me and the girl, will you, my love?
Anything for you, my boogie-woogie woobugs!
Fortnite Black Hole, is that you?
You're disgusting. How could you?
Save it for when we're finally alone with you, my little plum dumpling. We just have to pack these people off into an interdimensional vortex, and you'll have me all to yourself.
I noticed that the extras are much louder than the actual voice acting sometimes.
Not you! Where do you think you're going?
Rip. Jade has a swimsuit that you can use later, which is honestly worse. Oh god. Where am I? Am I not back at the entrance? Oh no, this isn't the entrance. Well. It's not the entrance I was thinking of.
Please! I don't want to fight anymore. I'm sorry, okay? Please!
Lo, thou hast defied mighty Booga, and must needs pay thy penance. Thou knowest the sentence. 10,000 battles, no more, no less. Only then shalt thou be permitted to leave this place.
That sounds like Patrick Stewart, but I don't think it is. It's a very good sound-alike.
You animal! Can't you see he's had enough? He can't fight one more battle, let alone 10,000.
Stop it, please. You're only making it worse.
Worse? What do you mean?
'Tis plain thou art new to this place. Fear not, child. His life, at least, shall be spared. Just. But the commandments of Booga must be obeyed. Those who defy him must remain in limbo and fight until they have learned their lesson.
Limbo?
Now stand aside and let justice be done. Thine own day of judgment shalt come to pass soon enough.
I don't know what you people are doing here, but it stops now.
Please! You have to listen to me. The more you try to fight them, the worse I'll get it. Forget about me, okay? You really want to help? Go help those who need it most. Some of the guys they're keeping down there, they're getting it way worse than me.
Fine, if you insist.
Yeah, I like that guy's voice. The commandments of Booga must be obeyed. Those who defy him remain in limbo and fight until they have learned a lesson. Now stand aside. Oh, right. He said that in the cutscene. I just realised that was like the same stuff as what we saw. Oh, wrong way. It kind of has that bit of like Shakespearean sort of like Patrick Stewart sort of sounding voice. I don't think it actually is him, but it sounds very close.
Okay.
Kind of impressive. Pray welcome to the Kingdom of Misery, a land whose only law is that every human must suffer. And these souls, do the wicked enough, defy the mighty Booga, repay their debt of foolishness in full. In time you too shall take the field in pursuit of forgiveness. But until then, get thee to the furthest reaches of this forsaken place and join in with the rest of your wretched kind. Oh, save point. Over here. Folks are being forced to fight for the monster's entertainment. It's just awful, look what they're doing to him. I'm not doing so great myself, if I'm honest, but somebody needs to pray for those poor people. Huh? Yeah, I'm a priest. I know I don't look like it, but we all come in shapes and sizes, you know. Looks like you could do with a little divine intervention yourself. A fucking weird save point. Davy's long-lost cousin. What if it turns out all these big buff masked guys are actually like related to each other? Kinda like the Tingles in Wind Waker? There's Vince.
You were all in the tournament. Is everyone okay?
Is the abominable showman here?
Just about. You wound up down here too, huh? Can't nobody catch a break lately.
So you're the ones who went off to beat Booga and never came back. What exactly happened?
Not a whole lot. We tried to take the guy down, and he sent us here. Limbo, they call it.
No one's allowed to leave until they've paid for standing up to him by learning their lesson. Which means trooping in one by one to fight monster after monster. And no matter how bad it gets, you can't tap out.
But that's just awful.
The whole sordid little operation is run by a horrendous fiend by the name of Boudica. She brought us all here and no one's made it out since. Unless someone does something about her, we'll be stuck here forever. Doomed to an eternity of terror, never knowing who might be called up next.
That's no kind of life. But you can't give up hope. If what you just said is true, then all we have to do is take care of this Boudica, and we can all go home.
Can't give up hope? You're a bit late for that, darling. We ain't had none of that in here for a long old while. Going after Boudica will only make things worse for us all. Is that what you want? Nah. Best thing we can do is keep our heads down and wait for him to get bored and let us go. We don't need none of your heroics, all right? You leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You can't think like that. If you do, nothing will ever change. If we don't stand up and...
Look, hun, we've all heard the rumors, okay? About the Dark Spawn and how he caused the Lord of Shadows to come and wreck the world? And how a certain young fighter just happens to be one of the Dark Spawn's bosom buddies? You really expect us to listen to you?
All right!
right, it's time to lock horns with some more monsters. You get moving. It's
Oh
your
God,
turn
that pun.
to pay off some of your debt to Booga.
He's gonna say moo a lot, isn't he?
No. Please. Please, I don't want to. I can't.
Never mind him. If it's a fight you're after, I'll be more than happy to oblige.
Oh, what fun! I do so love them when they're new enough to still have some fire in their bellies.
I'm assuming that's Boudica.
Lady Boudica?
Yeah.
I bet you thought I didn't notice you up there. Making eyes at my booga wooga. Well, I did! Luckily for you, we have an extra special punishment for little madams who don't know their place. It's called the Girly Burly. Oh, I can't wait.
You've really gone and done it now. So long, kiddo. It was nice knowing you.
Don't be so sure. You may have given up hope, but I'm not about to.
10 minutes later, she gives up hope. Once she undergoes whatever the girly burly is. Volunteering to take another prisoner's punishment. You know, that'd be like a rogue red rag to a bull, don't you? A horde of bulls, in fact. And this is no ordinary punishment either. The girly burly's as brutal as it gets. You're gonna get trampled flat. You're flat! You got no talent! Wait, I heard what you were just talking about. Wait, is that the abominable showman? Like, he's got the hairstyle and the body type, but not the mask. And the tongue. You really are more reckless than you look. Do you think you'll stand a chance out there with those weapons? I'm not going to be able to stop you going ahead with this though, am I? In which case, you'd better take these. I managed to smuggle them with me when they dragged me down here. Go on, you'll definitely need them greater than mine. Special medicines, Fairy Magic Water, and a rock bomb shard. And trident and a pair of silver claws. Just make sure to take them out of your bag ahead of time when you want to use them. Anyway, this should help the odds in your favour, just a little bit, mind. Not that it'll do you much good, it'll probably prolong the agony. Well, let's do that now. Twice per turn. Yeah, let's use the silver claws. Oh yeah, I need to equip my stuff. I forgot about that. Let me do that real quick. If I remember how this works. Is there a quicker way to do this? It feels a little bit slow trying to transfer all these over. That's the one part about this game that I don't like very much. Like, it takes a while to transfer stuff to each person. I kind of wish, like, the item bag is, like, universal. Like, anybody can, like, pull from it without transferring it to them. But whatever. Apparently that's a thing that's been around since the first Dragon Quest. It's kind of a shame because that kind of, like, slows down the pacing of an otherwise really well-paced game. Well, Worm, art thou suitably prepared? We don't take the field and cross swords of the monster kind, finest in tourney to end all tourneys. Art thou ready to undergo the girly burly? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, of course, it's just like one minor thing compared to the rest of the game.
It's been ages since the last girly burly.
But when you really have to, like, organise your stuff, it does take a while.
May limbo be thy grave. Look, she weren't bad in the tournament, but this is a different kettle of fish. She don't stand a chance out there.
What?
Welcome, lovelies, one and all. Before you stands a little upstart who thought she'd play the hero. How's that working out for you, dear? It's time to show this cocky little creature who really rules the world these days. It's time for the girly burly! Monsters, make her suffer!
Oh god, they've got nipples. Actually, hang on a minute. What are these? All enemies? Right, okay then, let's use one of them. I don't know if there's more after this, I don't want to waste that other rock shards. There we go. Oh, it's only the first round, right, okay. But the ordeal isn't over yet. Whole hordes of monsters are still lining up to take their turn. You have the spirit, but I will grant you that. But we have barely even begun.
Fie on thee, human!
Ah shit, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, they're really slowing me down. Ta! God, I didn't level up, god damn it. Shit. Probably should have saved that rock for now. Ah. Oh, okay, well that wasn't too bad. Just run away? No. Can't run away. Didn't think you could. Nah, I'm just gonna stick to my claws. Oh, right, you were talking about the enemy. Don't power. Oh, fuck you.
Are you ready for this? Yeah.
I like that. That was brilliant. Yeah, I'm gonna power up and then fucking run away. Twice that happened.
Is that it? I don't know what all the fuss was about.
I don't believe it! She made it through the girly-burly!
Barely.
How did she do that? Anybody else would have given up by now.
Oh, you're so annoying! You weren't supposed to actually survive!
Well, sometimes if a girl needs something doing, she just has to do it
Herself!
Oof. And her spine has been smashed into several pieces.
Yeah, that ain't right. She just fought off a massive horde of monsters. At least give her a chance to catch her breath.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Did you really think I was going to make this a fair fight? Honestly, one little present from my Booga, and she thinks she's queen of everything. Don't let it get to your head, dear. My Boo only has eyes for one woman, and she outshines you in every arena. Looks? Style? Not even close. Muscle? Just look at you. Huh? Huh?
What? You think that's it? I'm just getting started.
Oh, you think you're so tough, don't you? Well, you've asked for it now, Missy. Limbo's about to introduce a new punishment. Death!
Jade, stop! Just stay down, you hear? Keep fighting and you'll die. That ain't no use to anybody. Quit now while you still can.
If I stop now, then you really will all give up hope. Not while I'm still breathing. Too many people have given up already. And who can blame them? The world's fallen apart around them. But I'm not about to do the same. My friends are still out there, and they'll never give up. I know it. They give me the strength to keep on going. A light in the darkness. I have to keep that light alive. I'll keep getting up, no matter how many times you knock me down. I'll never let that light die!
Wow. Just fucking one-shotted him in the face.
You did it, Jade!
I know your game, but it's going to take a lot more than a little scratch to make my boo stop loving me!
Ouch. Oh, nice. Vince coming in with the save.
Vince!
You're right, Jade. With all the stuff that's been going down, we lost sight of the most important thing. Hope. That light you talked about, mine is those kids back at the orphanage. I won't stay down either. Not until I finally make it back to them.
We got your back and all, Jade. What kind of big, tough warriors would we be if we didn't, eh?
Nice.
Hey, listen. I'm sorry about what I said before, okay? And I'm on board with all the Light of Hope stuff, too. There's gotta be something still worth fighting for in this world, right?
All right, everyone. Let's finish Boudica off. Then get out of here and take care of her boyfriend. It's time to bring hope back to Octagonia.
Limbu's too good for the likes of you, filthy humans! You're all going straight to hell!
Right, here we go now for the boss fight. I guess everybody is going to be fighting alongside me then. Yep, that's good. Oh, I'm still pepped up. Excellent. Actually, no, never mind. Can't really use it on anybody. And yeah, I've got no more... There is a healer on my team, but hopefully they don't get knocked out too easily. Why is there like ... dots next to those? Oh, right, because the text is too long. Gonna try Harvest Moon on one of those guys, see if that does any... Nah, I should probably just stick to the claws.
Go get him, Tiger!
Thank you.
Do you even...
Why do I always select that one? Just want to slow the battle down a little bit. Right, there we go, there goes one of those guys. Oof, don't attack her.
Did one of you saps call for Kasap?
Nice, critical.
I'll send you straight to hell!
Eyes open!
Ouch. What? can't have you dying here, my dear. Oh. Okay. I guess that was supposed to happen then? I thought that was really bad luck on my part.
Go get him, Tiger!
Feast your eyes on
It revives you when you die here, so I can't actually die. What happens, like, that part earlier where I was fighting all the monsters? Would it have happened there as well, or would that have been the game over? Okay then, so there's no real danger here. That was still... I'm still going to consider that bad luck in general, where she does a fucking huge punch twice on me. I'm assuming none of my AI teammates can die either. I haven't seen anyone fall. Did she say do you even lift? Okay, there we go. I hope that's a level up.
I'll never give up.
Nope, still haven't leveled up yet, but I did get a lot of golds and experience.
How could this have happened? Me, defeated by humans.
Bye-bye, Boudica.
Best voice acting.
This is not looking good. We need to get out of here, fast!
Look! Octagonia! It's our only chance! Quickly, everyone!
What?
That burly girl'd better not be roughing up my bunnykins. My eyes!
Huh? Did we? Man, we made it! We're back home! Woo yeah! We did it, guys!
Yeah!
Wait, we can't start celebrating just yet. We've got one last battle to fight. Octagonia won't be safe until we've dealt with Booga.
Let's do this!
Jade, you okay?
My little bunny rabbit has finally hopped home to Daddy. I wondered when that suit of mine would finally work its magic. We've got so much to look forward to. You're mine, all mine. We're going to be together forevermore. We'll write each other love letters. Maybe even, dare I say, say it. Hold hands. Oh, it's all so romantic.
No. Never.
Well, that kinda left on a bit of a cliffhanger there. Let's save. And I guess now we're gonna go to our next spotlight moment. So it actually took me a little bit longer than half an hour, I think about 50 minutes. It was mostly cutscenes and a little bit of battling, but that's fine. Right, time for the thief. I don't even know why I'm holding the control. I'm going to put it back on the desk because it has been mostly cutscenes and I'm just going to be not playing that much, it seems like.
What happened? Am I still alive? I remember the Tree of Life and the Lord of Shadows. I can't be the only one who made it, right? Right? Not good. I'm not exactly in the best shape for a jailbreak.
It's not a jail. It's a monster's lair.
Got one more after Eric. Oh look, it's one of those slime things.
Hey! Where'd you get off sneaking up on people like that?
Slime octopuses.
Don't worry, I'm not a bad slime. I promise. Oh dear, it looks like you're a little battered and bruised. But I can help. Here you go.
But these voices.
Oh. Whoa. You healed me. What kind of slime goes around appearing out of nowhere and healing humans?
This kind of slime. My name's Elijah. Nice to meet you.
I thought that said hallelujah there for a second.
Okay. Sure. Well, whatever. If you're as good a monster as you say you are, maybe you can help me. Have you seen my buddies anywhere?
Who's that? Your friends? You mean other humans? Nope. You're the only one here. But you want to go and find them, do you? All right, follow me.
He's helping me escape? Maybe he really is one of the good guys. Well, I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. Guess I've got a new friend.
Hence the name of the chapter. I think they grouped all your stuff when they got you. But fear not, I've got some great news. Look what I found. This is going to be hard to read. Whoa, my stuff! Maybe you aren't such a bad slime after all. Eric gratefully takes back his possessions and equips his kit. Okay. Let me check what that item is first before I decide what to do with it. Steel broadsword. I think I'll just stick with my current loadout, thanks. I like using the boomerangs to do damage to everyone. Gooey, look at all those treasure chests! They're sure to be oozing with loot! Looks too good to be true. I've got a feeling all the good stuff's going to be in one chest and the others will all be traps. Gosh, it sounds like this isn't your first slime in this sort of situation. Yep, And when you've been a thief as long as I have, you've got a sixth sense for this kind of stuff. Right, okay, so... I'm assuming one of them looks different from the rest. Let's see if I can figure this out. Got to be some visual tell on them that tells you which one is real. If I need help, I'll ask for it. There's like 3 good chests. Is there any visual differences? If there is, don't tell me what it is, but... is it just purely luck? Can I speak to... oh, I can actually speak to him. There aren't any other Gilmans around here. Hang on a second.
There aren't any other humans around here, so if you want to find your friends, we'll need to get out of here first. Oh, and don't worry. If you have to fight any monsters, I'll help you out with some nice healing spells.
I will never do that again. Sorry. A little bit too committed to the character there for a second. A butterfly knife. Okay, let's try this one. Ooh, nice. Great, a key. But what's it for? Something important, I'll bet. Yeah, me too. Come on, let's see what we can find. I think I'm done opening these chests then, since I've got the key. I'm not gonna risk opening a fake chest. Ah, Bets, I seriously cannot believe I've forgotten which treasure chests the door is in. Oh right, so I thought the slime was talking there. I can't believe you've forgotten again, Batbrain. It's in the chest in the middle, of course. Can't you ride it on your wing or something? Oh, okay then. I didn't realise I could talk to them through... well, not talk to them, but you know what I mean. I didn't realise I could learn that information ahead of time. Uh-oh. Why does he do that?
Another escape from an underground prison, huh? Takes me back to the good old days when we busted out of Heliodor Castle. I hope he's doing okay, wherever he is.
Who are you talking about? Sounds like someone who's very important to you.
Long story. Anyway, let's blow this joint.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that there. Easy does it. There are 2 tough-looking monsters up ahead. Hey, why so jumpy? Don't worry, I'll watch my step.
See? I told you! 2 great big ugly monsters right up ahead!
Yeah, I see them.
I don't know if you heard, but apparently Lord Indignus has been smashing it.
He most certainly has. He taught those Watchers a lesson, or so I heard. Attacked their village and sent it crashing to the ground.
Watchers? Never heard of them. Any idea what they're talking about? Never mind. There'll be time for that later. We need to get these guys out of the way.
Oh, I've got an idea. Why don't we do this?
Yeah, why don't we do this? I'm gonna give you ASMR slurping sounds.
It's terrible! Awful! A complete splatastrophe!
Hey? Have you gone potty?
Just who are you anyway? I've never seen you down here before.
You! Oh, but how did you manage to break out? Oh.
Dead.
Great work, Eric!
Wait, how do you know my name? I think you and me need to have a little talk. But it'll have to wait for now. Come on.
Yay! Let's get going!
Has anyone been keeping tabs on how many goo puns we've seen since the start of this chapter? Because I sure haven't. Shit, I didn't realise it was that close. Love these boomerangs. I'm glad I got the dual wielding early on. Nope, can't go there just yet. Locked from the other side. I like how the loading screen just shows Eric and nobody else just since I'm playing him right now. That's a lot of dragons. I see some skelly dragons in the background as well.
Great. Going in there looking for a fight would be suicide. Damn it, what do we do now?
Come on, you can't just do giving up like that. What would your sister think?
Wait a second. You're talking about my sister now? Not that she'd be in a position to think much of anything.
You don't remember telling me about her? I suppose it must have been a while ago.
What are you talking about? I only just met you, remember?
Anyway, this is no slime to be dithering. We need to look for another way out of here. Come on, let's go!
You're a slippery customer, all right. But don't worry, I'll get the truth out of you eventually.
Has it even been established up to this point that Eric has a sister? Like, has that been mentioned anywhere? Because I don't remember that. Or is this supposed to be the first time you learn about that? Right, well, let's continue going up here. Oh. I was just spamming the A button there without realising there was a question if you wanted to go or not. Yeah! God damn it. Whatever, I'll just fight him, fuck it. There isn't much point to fighting them because I'm still like 4,000 experience away from leveling up. And with all these kind of monsters I'm not getting much experience. So I'm just trying to avoid fighting so I don't waste MP. Oh, here we go. Save statue and it recovers everything. Right, well that's good. Right, well let's go. I guess. I guess. Did I not just come from this way, or did I Hang on a second. Oh, right. Yeah, we did come from this way. I love how I get turned around so easily like that sometimes. Oh. Okay. That's not at all what I intended to do there. I don't know if I can, like, jump across here. I'm gonna try. But I don't think you're allowed to do that. Oh, right, okay, no, you're not allowed to do that. I was gonna, like, try jumping to the other ledge there, but... I now suddenly meet boards. So I pre-ordered Pokemon Sword today. Oh, no thanks. Yeah, I pre-ordered Pokemon Sword earlier today. Thankfully the retailer that I pre-ordered it from gives you a steel case, even though it's like the standard edition. It's not like a collector's bundle or anything. So that's cool. So I'm looking forward to picking up that steel case to go with the game. It's not like it costs any extra. In fact, they give you a £5 discount for pre-ordering, which is the reason why I usually pre-order at this specific retailer. It's great. It's better than Game. Game being like our equivalent to GameStop, which is like the expensive one.
But this one's not working. Let's see what's going on with it, shall we? Interesting. Don't worry, it's not broken. With a little bit of my extra special magic, it'll be all systems go in no slime. Well, it might take a minute or two. Just wait there, okay?
I'll be picking up my pre-order of Luigi's Mansion from the same retailer on Thursday. Can't wait to stream that game. It's got a pretty good Metacritic score so far, about 80.
There they are! Call for reinforcements! We found our runaways!
Is that wizard?
They've caught up with us. Can you shake a tentacle and get that thing moving?
I'm trying! I can't go any faster! Please, just hold them off for a little while, will you?
I don't know why I can't like initiate a battle. I guess I just need to talk to them first. We're under strict orders not to let you escape, and I'm not in any mood to disobey. Come quietly or you'll regret it.
Watch out!
Shit. Wish that middle one didn't block. Oh my goodness, are you alright? Here, let me help you. Right, that's good. At least I get healing in between fights. There's plenty more monsters where they came from. You'll have to keep fighting them off until I can get this contraption going. You grubby little grot bag! You've got some nerve thinking you can get away from us. Well, we're going to teach you a lesson you won't forget in a hurry. I think that was the snake talking, so I tried to do like a snake voice. There we go. I forgot about the Boulder Bringer there for a second. It's a really useful attack.
And stay down.
Superior medicine? Only a total crackpot said they could escape us. You don't stand a chance. And if you don't believe me, ask all the other monsters who are on their way. Or maybe you'd rather not wait to find out. Very well. You've earned yourself an exclusive private beating courtesy of yours truly. Come here and let me smash you to bits. I saw that pun there with the urn.
Watch out!
This game is full of puns and I both love and hate it, but mostly love. I love this game overall. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do this again. Let's do half inch real quick. Ah, never mind. Oof. There we go.
Think you can beat me? Think again.
Hooray! It worked! This thing's full to the brim with magic again. Come on, Eric! Climb aboard! Goodbye!
Huh. Not bad, little guy.
Haha! I told you I'm a good slime, really. But things would have got sticky if you hadn't been there to keep the monsters at bay. This place looks different to where we were before. Let's go and see if we can find a way out, shall we?
Every time with that slurping sound effect. Right, well there's a save point, so let's start with that and then let's check those chests that I see there. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting story so far. I wonder what the deal is with the slime, see why he knows as much about Eric as he does. Seed of Deftness. Is that the thing that like permanently upgrades your speed? A nifty nut that permanently increases your deftness. It was the part where it said a nifty nut. I've never seen that alliteration for a nut. Yeah, permanently increases deftness. Well, I might as well use it now then. There we go. Right. Might as well just save again just to make sure I don't have to re-equip all that stuff. Oh, there's a door over there, I didn't see that. Wait a second. Isn't this the great big room with the oozing monsters earlier? Looks like we can go that way. Come on, there's no slime to lose. I'm gonna stop doing that now. The Rock of Wrong. I just realised that's the name of the place that we're in.
Wait. What?
That's a long way down.
We were up in the sky the whole time? So how do we get down? Something tells me this isn't a jump we're going to survive.
Look! Over there! There's a path going up to the top!
What now?
Kneel before indignous mortal, spectral sentinel and servant of the Lord of Shadows. It is I who imprisoned you, intending to offer you up to my master. But I see that you have other ideas. You have done well to make it this far. Quite a feat for a mere human. But you will go no further! Seize him! We cannot suffer an accomplice of the Luminary to remain at large! The time of darkness has arrived, and no light shall be allowed to return. All who oppose the Lord of Shadows will be destroyed!
I wonder how many octaves they had to lower that guy's voice to get it to sound that deep. Probably like 50. Right, well I guess now's as good a time as any to use my rock bomb shard. Let's go. Yeah, probably gonna die. Or fake death, I guess. I don't know. I mean, at least I killed one of them. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Okay. Oh wow, look how many there are. When I'm kind of proud that I was kind of proud that I actually managed to kill one of them before I that fake death, but you know.
Looks like the end of the road. Damn it! If only there was some way out.
There is one way.
Huh? Huh? Elijah? Is that you? Where are you?
It is me, but also not me. You have known me for longer than you think. One day, you shall meet the Luminary somewhere deep underground. And if you help him, you shall be forgiven. You know those words, don't you?
Wait, that's...
I can lend you the power to escape your predicament. A great power. But a power you may use just this once. And in return, I will have to take from you that which you treasure most. So tell me, what might that be? Of course, your memories of your brothers and sisters in arms. Precious treasures indeed. But I will have to strip you of them. There is no other way.
Do what you have to do. I need that power. Memories aren't much good to me dead. Better to live and make new ones. I won't let this end here. I can't.
Then the power is yours.
He has accepted his fate at last. Seize him!
He's going Super Saiyan. I know, easy joke.
Oh, I'm not done. Not by a long shot!
Either that or he's turning into Supersonic, same difference. Wish I had some popcorn for this, because this is fun to watch. Just watching Eric beating the shit out of everyone. Has there ever been a Dragon Quest anime? Or a OAV, or whatever you call it?
Seems there is fight in him yet. Very well. I shall finish the job myself!
So you managed to survive the waves of monsters without dying? Yeah, I don't know how I guess I suck. Wasn't able to do that.
Foolish human.
Let's go.
Oh shit. You see that? I'm gonna try... He doesn't appear to be carrying anything. Right, never mind.
Boulder Bringer!
Ow, that's got to... You see the placement of that fucking boulder that comes up? Right between the legs, that's got to fucking hurt. Like, look. Bang. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think his armor covers that one part.
Let's rock!
There is a Dragon Quest anime, but it's very old and Japanese only. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there hasn't like been a proper one made that's like either an original story or a retelling of like an existing game story. There have to be some really good stories throughout the series. Like I said, I've only ever played the DS one, Dragon Quest IX, but I never finished that one. But the setup for that story seemed pretty interesting, the one with the angels.
No, not now, damn it. I said, I'm not done.
Excellent, Kerr. I shall lay your broken carcass at the feet of my master.
Ouch. Just got fucking yeeted off the side. So where the hell did Elijah go? Oh, there he is.
You did it, Eric!
You're safe now.
Nani? Is that his sister?
You knew me as the seer, as do all the people of your world.
Yes, no.
I once told you a tale of your destiny, and I had hoped I might guide you to it. But even my power has its limits. Forgive me.
The stream went offline. Not sure why it's doing that. Unfortunately, I can't pause this. Why the fuck did the stream die? What the fuck? Let me try fixing that. There goes all of his memories. Well, I can't fix that immediately, so I'm just going to link to the Twitch for now.
Where there is life,
oh, it's back up? Right,
there
okay.
is hope. Farewell.
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. I didn't disconnect. Fucking Restream did that. Yeah, sorry about that. You didn't miss much. I just saw this weird figure and I lost my memories in exchange for that power I just got.
What's a blooming palaver? Well, there's nothing like a massive great tree falling out of the sky to mess things up good and proper. Ugh, talk about a long way round. Huh? Crikey, that bloke don't look too steady on his feet. You all right, mate?
I mean, they could be related to Davy, they all sound like him.
I don't know. I don't even know who I am. All I know is I was on a journey with someone. But who?
Ooh, suit yourself.
Right, well that's interesting. He doesn't remember anything whatsoever. Right, next mini-story. Could probably get this done tonight. I've only been playing for like an hour and a half, so we could get this next one done within the hour, I think. Lord Robert in the Kingdom of Dreams.
Huh?
So it's Rap's time now.
Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember a thing. Ah! Jings! Is that... No, it can't be.
Oh god.
It is. It's her. Fresh from the pages of the Ogler's Digest and large as life.
Is this the reason why they shown the magazine earlier, just to get to this part?
On around these parts. But I reckon I could do worse than ask a lassie here. Well, Rab, what are you waiting for? She'll no hang around forever while you pluck up what little courage you have left. You have you a moment to spare for a sweet, harmless old man, hen?
Okay then, so it seems like we're in Purgatory right now. Is there a map? Yeah, there's a map. It looks like a question mark. No, I'm just kidding. I know that's not anything. Where you going, lass? Come back here!
Hey? What just happened?
Come on!
This can't be. But it is. It's Dundrasil, just as it once was.
Looking sharp, Your Majesty.
Ah, my old robes. But how? What in the world's going on? Would you care to enlighten me, lassie?
Walk this way.
Yeah, none of this is real. My bunny-eared pal headed off in the direction to the throne room. Assuming this is the real Dundrasil castle, that is. Well, that's as good a place as any to head for, I suppose. I'll see what the folks on the way have to say for themselves. Ugh, what's the matter, Your Majesty? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm gonna do Scottish person doing a really shitty Scottish voice. Anyway, you shouldn't be heading for the throne room. And you have an important audience, as I understand it. If you're late, the Chief Minister will have your guts for garters. Aye. Feeling peckish, Your Majesty? After the kitchen for one of your wee snack hunts? Well, I'm not to tell your business, you being so kind and all, but I'd stay up here if I were you. One of the ministers informs me that there's something very important afoot. I love his running animation. But something about that just looks funny to me. It's just like the way his arms are at the front of him. Is that normally how he runs in the game? I haven't been paying attention to his 3D model when I'm like playing as the Luminary. Good day to you, Your Majesty. It's another peaceful day in the wonderful kingdom of Dundrasil, and we owe it all to your enlightened rule. Now to business. How may our church assist you? Okay, it's a save point. Might as well save then, before we continue. Your Majesty, please wait. One of the ministers was looking for you. He said he should be heading to the throne room. I almost did like an English voice for him. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to do voices, so whatever. So the throne room is through that door over there. If you head inside and turn left, you'll find... Ach, it's you, Your Majesty. Well, you don't need me telling you about your own place. You'll have to forgive me. I'm new here, you see. Good day, Your Majesty. The Chief Minister is waiting for you in front of the throne. Just head straight and you'll see him. Right, before I do that, I'm just going to see if there's any more flavor text around here. Oh, there you are, Your Majesty. The Chief Minister was waiting for you by the throne. Perhaps you can retire to your chambers after you've spoken with him. Oh, and dinna worry. I've been keeping a careful eye on your fine collection of gentlemen's literature. The maids won't be throwing it away on my watch. Is that really what he had in there? Quote-unquote literature. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Princess Eleanor would tear strips off me if I had anyone into her private chambers. You just missed her, actually. I wonder where she was off to. Right, I'm gonna stop reading these now. One more, I want to see what this guy says. So he's finally had the courage to do it, has he? Oh, Your Majesty, I did not see you there. I hope you've been keeping well. Yeah, he doesn't have like a Scottish accent. More like an English butler. Ah, there you are, your majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you that you had an important audience scheduled. It's almost time. Hurry on over to your throne and prepare yourself. Okay, let's do this. How's my shitty Scottish voice? Is it shitty enough for you?
I trust you are well, Father.
Eleanor, Erwin, it really is you. And you're young again. What's going on?
This is before they became king and queen, I think.
Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the Princess's Honor Guard, but as my own man.
What? I mean, very well. State your business.
You see, the thing is, I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless I must persist. For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast, and my heart unwavering. There is no man alive who will love, honor, and protect your daughter as I can.
Oh.
Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands. Will you allow me to continue to serve and protect your daughter? Not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband.
No! Don't be daft! You fucking cunt!
Please, Your Majesty, I beseech you. Will you grant the wish of one who would gladly lay down his life if it would prevent a single hair on the princess's head from coming to harm? Please, Your Majesty, I beseech...
Okay. I wanted to see if anything different happened there, but okay.
I can hardly turn you down after that little performance, can I, laddie? And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day be wed.
It would be funny if it game overed right there. Yeah, that actually would be funny.
Oh, Father.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Hooray!
Right, time to go back to reality because obviously this is not real. I think.
Huh?
Well, we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there.
Crevens! Where do you spring from, lassie? And where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
Alright, let's continue then. Let's continue down this trip. Your Majesty, is everything alright? You're looking a wee bit befuddled if you dunna mind me saying so. What's that you say? Queen Eleanor and King Erwin lost forevermore? Oh, come on now. It's the nerves talking, that's all. Speaking of nerves, the father-to-be seems to be a little jumpy himself. He went flying out to the throne room not too long ago like a man possessed. I can't be the only one with an itchy nose, can I? Ah, Your Majesty, it's almost time. I bet you can't wait to meet your new grandchild. It's gonna be the bonniest baby ever born, I'm sure of it. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I'd have a chance to speak with you about something before the child was born. Before the child was born? Well now. So it's the day of my grandson's birth, is it? Now here's the thing. Your Majesty? Oh, sorry lad. You were saying something about you wanted to discuss. Aye, it's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I was wondering if you might be able to reprise your role as king for a wee while until I have some time to think it over. Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There are 2 items on my agenda for today. The first is something you're more than used to, receiving those who seek a royal audience to give them counsel. The Chief Minister will be on hand to help you with most pressing issues. The second is to make the rounds of the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of King aiding subjects directly was, of course, something that you yourself initiated in your reign. I'll be by the fountain downstairs. It's where I like to do my thinking. Once you've taken care of the day's business, please come and find me. I'll be truly grateful for you agreeing to do this. Alright, let me go save real quick before we start doing all these little things that we need to get done. Not long now, Your Majesty. I am sure the newest addition to the royal family will be a huge asset to the kingdom. Ah, but you must forgive my excitement. I almost forgot my priestly duties. Oh. Right, indulge in royal duties that you're now ready to speak with Erwin on the floor. And until you are ready to speak with Erwin on the floor below the throne room. Your Majesty, the king has apprised me of the situation. If you would be so kind as to take a seat on the throne when you're ready to begin discharging your royal duties. You will be welcoming visitors from the other kingdoms and dealing with various matters of state, both trivial and momentous. King Erwin will be deeply grateful for any assistance you can offer, I am sure. And speaking personally, it will be a pleasure to work alongside you again, Your Majesty. Alright, here we go, time to see whomst we're going to be talking to. Oh, I know that dude. Now let us commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you and use your wisdom to give counsel to the representative of the Crown of Dundrasil. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for making this audience. I have travelled all this way from the kingdom of Sniffelheim to seek it. Aye, this is the guy we played, well, we didn't play as him, but we saw him early on in the game. The matter I wish to bring to you today has been exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to seek the counsel of the Crown of Dundrasil, Paragon, of peace and prosperity. Go on. It regards a royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has the very means at his disposal to try and identify the thief and recover his most precious heirloom, but to no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified, 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down your list of suspects, but you've got no clear means by which to do so. Alright, let's have a wee think. The first thing to do is to identify the likely motive. What reason might a person have to want their mitts on the blue orb? For the excitement. For the money, I guess. That's my... I guess there's no wrong answer, but that's what I'm gonna go with. A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny, I'll warrant. Aye, that'll be what the thief did it for. Now! Next we have to consider the matter of means. You can't just walk off on the street and help yourself to the pride of the royal treasure house. So what kind of person could have done it? A master of disguise. Aye, that'll be it. The thief must have disguised himself as a guard or such like and then strolled right in without anyone noticing him twice. Which leads me to conclude that our culprit has an experienced professional thief. Go and line up your suspects. Tell them that the orb that they stole was a fake and whoever took it must be an amateur and a fool. Any innocent party will surely see the funny side, but one person certainly won't crack a smile. The veteran who stole, whose skills you've called into question. A marvellous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniffelheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. Is that your final judgment on the matter, I take it? Yeah. The Kingdom of Sniffelheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the king. The envoy of Sniffelheim hurries back home and is very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. That's weird just hearing that name, Lord Robert. Your audience will doubtless be led into the unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. Now, shall we move on to the next manner? Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem. How long does this go on for? The Sultan of Gallipolis salutes the mighty Kingdom of Dundrasil and all its people, and sends this missive pinned by his most exalted hand. Your Majesty, I trust that this message will find you well. The word that continued the triumphs of your glories and kingdom reached us only on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason. As you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heat wave. The land is parched and we fear for this year's harvest. As the ruler of a realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us your secrets of prosperity that we might avert disaster. I await your reply by return of rider. Your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallipolis. The message ends there. I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellency the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Ugh, it sounds like they've got themselves in a pretty pickle over there, eh? Well, I'd better see what I can do to help then, hadn't I? Can't do this voice very well. Drought prevention advice, eh? Can't say that the problem we've ever faced over here, if I'm honest. Well then, let's start with the basics, shall we? If I'm to write a reply, I'll need to decide on the tone of the letter first. Unfailingly gracious, somewhat stern. Let's do gracious. Aye, that's probably the best way to go now, eh? Now for the tricky part. What to do about the droughts. Let's weigh up the options. Think outside the box. Right, that's it. I've got it. Quick, take this down before I forget it. My dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering a bout of searingly hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going to go through the roof. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest to you is that you inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imagination to see what they come up with. Hopefully it will involve swimsuits, lots of them. Even as the fucking ruler of Dundrasil, he's still a pervert, holy shit. Like, doing his royal duties, no less. That's the one! Get that all written up in your best fancy handwriting on one of those nice scrolls. A marvellous myth is your majesty, if you don't mind me saying. Now, just to confirm, you're happy with me to write that down just as you said and sent it off to the Sultan? Excellent! We'll be sending it back to Gallopolis with the rider right away. Very good, your majesty. Then without further delay, let me present you with the next problem. Whoa, what the fuck? As I'm sure you're aware, the pure duelistic tournaments held regularly in the town of Octogonia, where the fighters are from all four corners of the world, prove their worth. Naturally, there is no shortage of young hopefuls who are keen to represent Dundrasil in the next grand adventure, or next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present to you with our kingdom's 3 final candidates. Who better than fighting like a man yourself, Lord Robert, to assess their potential? If you please, your majesty, could you step forward and pick the one that you might think would be a champion in the making? Okay, so we just get to pick one of these 3. An interesting choice indeed, your majesty. That's the one really wild one with a shred of decency or compassion for his fellow fighter. An animal who would stop at nothing to achieve victory. I can't bear some of the things people say about me. But you know, I'm not all that bad, honestly, so are you going to choose me or what? Let me see the other options first. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to grin and bear it. Yeah, bear puns. This is meant to be a tournament for humans after all. They're welcome to it. A typically discerning choice, your majesty. The fellow is blessed with the rarest fighting talents, luck. Made it all the way to the qualifying bouts without conceding a round. I'm afraid I'm not exactly brimming with confidence, your majesty, but if you'll pick me, I'll crook across my fingers really, really hard and hope for the best. So, come on, what do you say? Oh, I don't blame you, to be honest. I mean, who picks a 97-pound weakling to represent their kingdom? Well, I guess my luck finally ran out. A fine choice, your majesty. I knew a discerning eye like yours would be the sort to champs like yours would be to sort the champs from the chaff. I don't know why I couldn't read that one part. Your pick is brimming with brute strength, and he can shred steel with his bare hands. You're picking me, are you? Hey, that's pure dead brilliant, that is. You won't regret it. My opponents will be tough. So, are we good to go, aye? Gotta make your mind up, will you? You got me all worked up. Well, you'll not regret picking me if you tell me that's for nothing. I'm gonna go with the bear. That's great, your majesty. Just wait until I tell the... Oh wait. That's great, your majesty. Can't wait until I tell the cubs. I'm not gonna do these voices anymore because my throat can only do that for so long. Very good, your majesty, but are you certain you're going to be putting forward an animal with without a shred of mercy to represent your kingdom? Well, it's your choice, I suppose. I think we can be confident of a victory at least. Surely no one will be able to stand up to our boys' unbridled savagery. Ho ho! There is a lot of text here. I'm happy to report that this concludes all of your royal duties for today. Those here in the throne room, at least. But I believe King Irwood mentioned there may be troubled souls somewhere else in the castle who require your assistance. May I suggest that you take a little stroll around the grounds? Oh, before you depart, allow me to say, this was an absolute pleasure working with you today. Truly, it's been far too long. It's safe to say that your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was. Alright. Let's go save and then let's go help other people. Yeah, I think once I'm done with rap segment, I'm going to like save and quit because my throat is... trying to do all these voices is like bearing its toll on my throat right now, so I'm not going to be doing this for much longer. But I'll try to wrap up Rap's story very shortly. I didn't even realise it was jumping sound for him. There's like 4 different jumping sounds. Where's the one where he goes, ha ha? There it is. I think my favourite jumping sound so far was like with Sylvando going, ole! Right, okay then, so... Guess I need to go downstairs to find these other people then. Good day to you, Lord Robert. I expect that you're going to be putting up on a lavish party to celebrate the birth of your first grandchild. I do hope I'm on the guest list. Aye, this is big news, alright. The next in line to the throne of Dundrasil's on the way. Folks from all around the world will be dying to know if it's a wee lad or a wee lassie. Forgive me for bothering you with a trifling matter, Your Majesty, but I've got a wee problem. And very much like to ask your advice about. The truth is, there's someone in the castle who caught my eye, but I just can't muster the courage to tell them how I feel. Anyway, I had an idea, and I know it sounds like I'm out on my tree, but what if you got flowers delivered by none other than yourself? I reckon they'd be over the moon. What do you say? You'll do it? Really? Wow, I didn't know what to say. You're a star. Oh, before I forget, here they are. Pretty posse. Now how can I begin to describe my love for my Peach, the apple of my eye, the captor of my hearts? Well, they're in the castle and they're wearing green. Oh, and they've got red hair. Good luck. Wearing green with red hair. Can I go down these stairs? Nope. Sorry, Your Majesty, the floors have been polished, so I can't let you walk on them. You wouldn't want to go slipping and cracking your head now, would we? I can't believe they spelled it like that. Yeah, that's a real Scottish thing, by the way. Some people say head as heed. Like, I'm not even kidding, that's a real thing. If you're looking for King Erwin, he's over by the fountain. I'm gonna go back upstairs, see if that girl I'm looking for is up there. That wee lass. So Dundrasil is basically the kingdom of Scottish people. Black hair. Wait a minute, did this one have red hair? I couldn't... Oh, okay, it's this one. King Erwin and Queen Eleanor look so happy. Well, that's true love for you. I wish it could have been me, but I suppose that's hoping for too much. This woman has red hair and a green dress. She might be the object of the lovesick guard's affections. Present her with the pretty posse? Yes. Why? Are you really giving these to me, Your Majesty? I mean, I'm flattered, but, well, I'm never gonna go on for older men and... Hold on a wee second, lassie. These aren't from me. I'm delivering them on behalf of a certain young admirer of yours. Is that so? Well, I must say they're pretty beautiful, very beautiful indeed. Aye, this is a sign, all right. Where might I find this young man? Rep tells the woman to go find the lovesick guard and she hurries off and talks to him. Your Majesty, thank you so much. The light of love that has dawned in my life, and it's all thanks to you. Do you think you'd have some time for a lowly soldier like yours truly? Words cannot express how grateful I am, but maybe this can. Pretty Betsy. You're a real man of the people, Your Majesty. I'll never forget what you've done for me as long as I live. I'm gonna go talk to him now, see if I'm done with this. Ah, Lord Robert, your timing is most uncanny. I've just had the second and managed to come up with the perfect name for the new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have much time to properly mull it over. You've no idea how much of a help it has been. Since we've both finished with our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne room and wait for the good news?
Your Majesty, Lord Robert, the new arrival is here.
Finally, time to take a break from voicing.
Already?
Congratulations, Your Majesty.
It's a beautiful, bouncing baby boy.
Boy.
A boy.
There he is.
Luke Irwin.
Oh, he's a fine wee chappie. And what a set of lungs! We'd better hurry up and give him a name before he screams the place down.
Aye.
We were wondering what you thought about Erdrick.
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds clever and brave and... yes. But I've rather set my heart on something else, you know? What do you think of this for a name?
Oh, well, it's nice, but it wouldn't exactly be my first choice.
But if that's the name you've chosen, my love, then that's the name he shall have. Mighty Yggdrasil has blessed us with this beautiful boy. And from this day forth, he shall be known as...
Oh, Father.
Sorry about that, love.
Never mind that. Why don't you give your grandson a cuddle?
Hello, wee one. I'm your grandpa. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh. What the?
Having fun?
How are you doing this? These places, these memories, they feel so real.
Yep. But yeah, that part there with like the sneeze was a nice way to like cover up the fact that there was no voice acting for the name you choose, because obviously that would be impossible. Maybe like 20, like these days we're now getting like, what do you call it? There's a... Fuck, what do you call it? It's like when machines, like machine learning. Like someday, like 20 years from now, someone's going to recreate that cutscene and use machine learning to make a voice acting thing, a voice acting program that like is so good at like saying names and stuff that it sounds like a real person saying it and not like text-to-speech software. And maybe then we'll actually get to see that. Maybe they'll remake this game one day and then use that. Sounds bizarre, but then again, a lot can happen in 20 years. Why is it so quiet? Let's go back to the throne room then. Is the save point here? No, save point is gone. I'm being led somewhere. Yeah, I'm being led to the throne room. Or not. I think Fallout 4 pronounced the player's name, but I can't imagine that was an easy feat. I've never played Fallout 4. I'll need to check that out sometime. I think I've got a copy of that, but I've never played it. See, I recently picked up... Well, I didn't pick it up, literally, but I got a copy of The Outer Worlds through Game Pass. Still need to play that, but I felt it's basically what people wanted. Like a new Fallout-style game. Whereas Fallout 76 is continuing to be shit. But yeah, I've talked about that already, about Fallout. I suppose you guys heard about Fallout first. I'll talk more about that in a bit if I don't forget. Where'd everybody go? They can't have left without telling me, can they? Nanny?
What's all this then?
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Get away! It's you!
Oh, well done, big man!
Congratulations.
Surprise! You didn't suspect a thing, did you? We all worked extra hard to keep it a secret.
Happy birthday, Lord Robert. We've had Gondolia's finest patissiers working day and night on your cake here. I trust it will be to your taste.
Many happy returns, Father. May you live a long and joyful life, watching your grandson grow into a fine young man.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Congratulations, Your Highness. The people of Dundrasil are eternally grateful for all you've done to make this such a happy and peaceful place to live.
Why do I get a feeling that shit's about to go down? Like, we're gradually getting toward the moment of ruin. I'm starting to realise.
Yeah, and we'll do everything we can to keep it happy and peaceful under King Erwin too.
Yeah, this is way too happy. We're all gonna die, aren't we? Well, most of us. Oh, I pressed that twice.
Oh, that's my boys.
Aye, and a great big happy birthday to you from all the lads and lassies in the tavern, eh?
Dinna forget to send word when you've a new addition or two to the royal collection of gentlemen's periodicals, will you, big man?
My people. Oh, how I love them.
You're not crying, are you, Grandpa? Is something the matter?
No, laddie. Everything's perfect. Just perfect.
It is pretty tragic, though. Just watching all this before... Oh, that kind of caught me by surprise there, just seeing that model pop in. How are you bearing up, Your Majesty? I'm not going to do a voice for this. Many happy returns. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for picking me to represent Dundrasil all those years ago. At first it was pretty grisly, I won't lie to you. When I entered the ring, the whole crowd booed. It was tough to bear. But when they saw me in action, it gave me pause for thought. The crowd slowly warmed to me, and by the time I lifted the trophy, they were all right behind me. What an experience! Not many people have given an animal like me a chance, but you could see that I have something to give. On behalf of me and all the cubs, I want to thank you for what you did. I hope you don't mind, but I want to meet the man who picked the fighter that represented Dundrasil all those years ago. This guy's a real friend of mine's now, you see. I'm impressed you managed to look behind this beast's exterior. And have a good heart, and you've got a rare eye for folks' inner strengths, you know that? That probably didn't read that right, but whatever. But there's like 4 of them in there. I'm not going to read everybody's text, I'm going to move on shortly, but let's read some of these. Aye, Dundrasil's future is assured. I mean, with Lord Robert and King Erwin and young Melee, how can we go wrong? You're truly an inspiration to all of us guards. Serving you was the single greatest honour of my life, Lord Robert. Just eating away at the cake. Not even wanting to speak to me, just going for the cake. We are the coolest dancers you will ever meet. The Snow Girls Showgirls. Frosty reception guaranteed. So Lord Robert, what would you say? Would you want to celebrate your birthday in style? Oh god. Not quite yet. Oh wow, now that is cold. Maybe next time, there's no need to be shy. The heartiest of happy birthdays to you, my old friend. Dundrasil has always been a friend to Gallopolis. We owe you a great debt for your help. When you offered us, we were beset by droughts. Your idea of devising new ways for my people to cool down was inspired. It led to a new dance craze that helped keep everyone's spirits up. Oh, and swimsuit sales went through the roof. Really? Really? Is that what the deal is with these dancers? Okay. I can't believe that advice actually worked. I feel a cold front approaching. Close your eyes and stay frosty. Here we go. Come, let me cool your fevered brow. Hold still and I will show you how. Rab is engulfed in a blast of delightfully icy air. Okay, apparently that's a thing. If you dance, you make people cold. Okay then. So how are you feeling, Your Highness? Suitably chilled, I hope. I do hope there are no icicles on your eyelashes. This is weird. Now let's talk to the actual people that matter right now. Melee wants to take his grandpa round and show him to everybody. Don't keep him waiting, will you, father? Well-wishers have gathered from every corner of the land to celebrate your birthday with you. There will be no clearer display of the high esteem that you are held in. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. Everyone loves you, Grandpa. All the scholars were telling me how clever you are. You're amazing. Oh, get away with you. I don't want to have a big head. Wouldn't it be a bad idea for you to mix with these bookish types, Melee? A king has to know a lot of things. I'll show you, Grandpa. I'm going to study until I know as much as you do. Now let's go over here. Come on, Grandpa. Right, before I do that, I don't think I've talked to this guy yet, or seen him. Happy birthday, old friend. Oh, it's King Gustav, right. Yeah, we haven't seen King Gustav yet. Happy birthday, old friends. There shall be many more yet, of that I've no doubt. Oh, and thank you once again for your invaluable advice regarding that terrible blue orb business. We were told that the suspect's orb was a fake. The culprit was so shocked that he collapsed into a tearful heap on the floor. It was really the most marvellous ruse. Yeah, that's Feasibel's dad, of course. Look, Grandpa, look at all those beautiful girls. Aye, there isn't any doubt about it. You take after your old Grandpa, Melee. Huh? What do you mean? Never you mind, laddie. You'll find out soon enough. Alright, now let's look over there. What? Come on, Grandpa. Look, it's a bear. I didn't know you had friends like that, Grandpa. Aye, he might be a ferocious beast, but he's got a heart of gold. You can't judge someone from the way they look. Never forget that. Got it, when I grow up, I'm going to make all kinds of friends, just like you, Grandpa. It's been lots of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, but I'm getting hungry. I know, how about a slice of cake? It was my idea to have the biggest birthday cake ever.
How are you enjoying the party? It's so much fun.
So Dunbrasil hasn't been destroyed, and Eleanor and Erwin are living here happily with their boy. Whatever this place is, whatever's going on, I know it can't be real.
This is for Grandpa.
Nice.
By golly, I could stay here forever.
Oh.
Oh, my poor wee soldier's fallen down.
Oh.
Oh, there, wee man. There's no need for that. That's it. It's all coming back to me. We were defeated, and then the darkness came. When I awoke, I was all alone. I prayed that my pals were still alive, but I knew I couldn't rely on that. So I set out to find a way of taking on the Lord of Shadows by myself. Yes. So, I sought out Grandmaster Pang. I was trying to convince her to train me, but that means all this must be.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
I'm sorry, laddie. I've somewhere I need to be. Things I need to be doing.
Well, what? You mean you're leaving?
Aye, that's right. I hate to go. Really, I do. But maybe one day you'll understand.
What happened to the plate and cake?
Boy now. Something tells me you'll do just fine.
I guess the plate and cake disappeared because it's nae real! What's the matter, Your Majesty? Aren't you serious about leaving your party in full swing, are you? Boundless happiness awaits you here, you know. Joy, laughter, all in manner of the wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it behind?
I can give you what you want, Your Majesty. But can I ask why you want it?
Because of more important things to be doing. There's a world needs saving while I'm dallying here in Dreamland. Lovely as it is. I should be toughening up, not going soft in the head. I need to be with Grandmaster Pang learning how to defeat the Lord of Shadows. And I need you to take me to her right now.
After all the effort I went to, honestly, do you think I like dressing up as a bunny-eared bimbo?
Grandmaster Pang! You can't be serious! It was you all along!
I'm assuming this was all part of the training. I guess I'm about to find out.
Wait. This is...
There's no one in the party to talk to at the moment. I don't think I've seen that before. So I was wondering what happens if I try talking to a party member when there's no one with me. There's your answer, I suppose. When the bright band bores through the heavens doors, or havens, no, it's heaven, I thought I said haven there. The sun shall rise over the darkened skies and banish night with holy lights. Oh yeah, I also pre-ordered / imported, well it's not going to be imported until January, but I pre-ordered an import copy of Mega Man Zero / ZX Collection, so I can get that physically with the cartridge. Should get that in like January.
Welcome to the place where lost souls gather. The place between worlds. This is the Void. And you are courageous indeed to have ventured here. Not all of my students would dare.
It's an honor to see you again, Grandmaster.
Contentment is complacency. Happiness is inertia. You did well to refuse its temptations.
So it was all a test then?
Indeed, it was. But you were not deceived by my illusions. You were not seduced by the fantasy of an easy escape. It's a start.
Yes! passed with flying colors! So you'll train me, eh?
You still have not learned to listen, I see. I said it was a start. There is work to do yet if you are to prove yourself truly worthy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the European version is going to be like getting a physical release because Capcom has not had the best track record with that. Like Mega Man 11 didn't get a physical release over here, which pissed me off because I was unable to import one of those by the time I found out.
You what?
You must show me that you have not been neglectful of your training, that you have been diligent in your daily practice. And there's only one way to truly make sure of that.
Oh, not the naughty stick! And you've taken to wielding two of them, I see! Oh, Crivens, I'll no get out of this without a bruise or two! But, if that's what it takes, then so be it. Do your worst! Yeah!
The naughty stick, really.
You must use every tool at your disposal, or else.
Okay. Oh jeez, I wasn't expecting a crit there.
I'll let you off this time.
Nope. Oh, piss off.
Pull your socks up!
Do you believe you have what it takes to defeat me?
Spellcaster stance.
Let the darkness consume you!
Damn it. God damn it, Rap, why can't you fucking focus?
Try to resist.
Alright, probably need to heal up now.
I'm not done yet!
Come, Robert. Surprise! You must use every tool at your disposal, or else.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had this one. Zemel. Does more than Zem.
Oh, my aching heart.
Do you believe you have have what it takes to defeat me.
I'm running out of MP. But our name turned to orange, so we're almost, well, yellowish, but we're almost there. Kind of. Not quite, but we're getting there. I don't know if I want to keep using Zammo though, because I think that uses too much MP. We're going to keep using Zam. I want to have some reserves left over so I can keep healing myself.
But no longer. Come one. Come all!
Ah, shit. Well, that's one for the bestiary. Oh yeah, I can't actually attack both of them at once. Fuck it. Oh shit, that's not the one I meant to use. Ah. I meant to select Zammo, or whatever the one was that I was going for. Yeah. Yep. Oh, come on. I may have fucked myself over. Right, let's see, 12, 24. I can spend... I want to get 2 more heals. I'm trying to figure out what I can get away with here. Oh shit. Fuck it. Did I get one more shot? I think she's almost dead. Pretty much all or nothing at this point. Well, not dead, but you know what I mean. Nope, I'm dead. Rip. Rap dies. Oh well, I almost did that. You're better off quitting, or are you not? Wait a minute. If that is all you have to give, you're better off quitting? No. Okay, so it's not a game over. What I didn't think there would be, but I was not sure about that there because the music stopped for a moment.
Let us begin.
Let's go!
I mean, if I kept, like, that fucking horse distracting me, I think that was the point. The horse was, like, making me want to focus on that. If I didn't do that, I probably would have won. But yeah, let's do this again. Let's speed this up. Gonna put the speed all the way back up to ultra fast. Right, here we go. So just gonna keep using Zammo and then heal myself when necessary. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Let's get you patched up.
I'll let you off this.
Okay, now he's not being affected. That might cost me, See, I keep thinking that the default is like back on spells, but no, it goes back to attack afterward. Is there a way to change that so that it's always on the one you just selected?
Is that all you've got?
That fucking voice. Or that voice clip. Oh look, I've got 69. Of course.
Let's get you patched up.
You must use every tool at your disposal. Or else.
Let the darkness consume you!
I've held back until now. But no longer. The work is not done yet. Ha!
Yeah, just gonna keep using Zanwa. I might actually still be able to win this.
By the power of the darkness!
Ooh, nice 100s. I think I can survive this turn. Oh, there we go. 175.
I need a wee sit down.
That was lucky. That was very lucky. The pep in combination with the critical came at the most impeccable moment.
Perhaps you have not been as lazy as I feared. But you are still not ready.
Wait.
Still, your resolve is clear. You have shown me how much you are willing to endure in order to take on the Lord of Shadows. Perhaps you are as ready as you'll ever be.
You're serious? You mean it's time?
It is. You will be trained in the most closely guarded secrets of our art. But were you to undergo the full course of study, the physical body you have left behind would wither and die. As such, your training must be accelerated, and the work of years condensed into mere days. But it will not be easy. Are you ready to open the gates of hell and see what lies beyond? You had better be.
You bet I am! I've the best teacher there is to guide me, and I'll gladly follow her wherever she leads me.
I am very happy to hear it.
By the way, the whole bunny girl thing, you were more than a mite convincing, Grandmaster, I have to say. I could have sworn you'd swanned in straight off the cover of a vintage issue of the Ogler's Digest.
There is more to me than meets the eye, you know. I, too, was young once upon a time.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean by that exactly?
Do not question your master! You have training to be doing. We will make it easy to begin with. 10,000 press-ups. On your knuckles.
I love that stick thing that she's using.
10,000! Oh yeah!
Ouch. Right, okay then. I think I'm done for the night, so we're gonna stop there. Right, okay, it's been updated. Right, so I don't want to move on from there to see what comes up next. I did say I was going to stop after Rabs, and I've been playing for quite a while. So, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate that you stopped by to watch me do this. That was a fun few stories. Quite enjoyed that. A lot of voice stuff that I had to do there toward the end, but very interesting just to see a little bit of Rab's backstory. Like, even if it wasn't real, but it was like taken straight from his memories. So yeah, looking forward to doing some more of this. There'll be more Dragon Quest next week, I think, or like over the weekend. I'll be doing Luigi's Mansion before I do some more of this.